How's it going, guys? So right now I wanted to talk about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now I do want to mention one thing before we do proceed. I'm actually a little bit more intrigued about this game as soon as we started finding out more information regarding this game. Now, I want to mention one last thing as well. Before we do progress, in my previous video I mentioned that the engine that most likely they would have been using would be from the Titanfall engine. I was very wrong, even though that kind of information was revealed to us a little bit later on, since I have already uploaded that specific video. Now, in this case, it's actually going to be Unreal Engine 4, and that's excellent, due to the fact that Unreal Engine 4, many other developers already are familiar with and how to use it, even though it's not going to be to the par of the quality of the Frostbite engine, because, well, mind you, Frostbite engine, they have their own sort of problems that it's making it very, very difficult to create games on, as has been time and time again. Anthem, Dragon Age, and so many other games that just revealed and showcased so many problems. Now, I wanted to mention and talk about specifically the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and with the comparison of the God of War 2018. Now, I'm going to be talking about God of War 2018, not the previous installments. One thing. It is actually similarly mentioned and what it is represented as. For example, that Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is an upcoming canon single-player video game being developed by Respawn Entertainment. And mind you, this is a third-person action-adventure video game. It is also going to be single-player story. No multiplayer, no loot boxes, and no microtransactions have been already confirmed. Well, that's wait to see sort of aspects as well. Now, here's the funny thing. God of War is exactly the same story. Well, obviously, it's not being developed by Respawn Entertainment. It's been developed by Sony Santa Monica. But how it goes about and what it's said, that it also is a third-person action-adventure video game with a single-player story. Now, one thing is as well, the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order already has been confirmed that it's not going to be stealth-based game. It's not going to have that. God of War is the same. One other thing, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is going to be mainly melee-based combat. Are you hearing any kind of vibe from there? Come on, God of War, it's no different. And also there are going to be some aspects from the Force that you can utilize, and also your lightsaber. The lightsaber could be your axe, the Leviathan axe from the God of War. And your, for example, your Force abilities could be for, I don't know, the abilities that you have as Kratos. Maybe you can have like abilities that you can use and spam and whatnot, make it so creative moves and attack patterns that you have to learn. Mind you, one other thing. It's been confirmed by Respawn Entertainment, and they have mentioned to learn the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the combat, how it works, the fighting, right? It is easy to, start playing and, get grips on, but it's difficult to master. God of War is the same. Now, are you not, can you tell me, is there any other similarities than this? Third person, it is an action-adventure game, melee based, no stealth, well, obviously, and what? What's the next thing? That we have a companion. Yep, we have a companion. Basically, in the God of War, we are having a companion Atreus, even though he does utilizes his own combat as well, and we can command him on the, on go, saying shoot that enemy while you are facing that enemy, to stagger it, perhaps not to kill, but yes, you can kill as well, but that's awesome. But for the Jedi Fallen Order, and he's going to be, he's going to be accompanied by his faithful droid, BD-1. So players will step into the shoes of Cal Kestis, a Jedi on the run with the droid BD-1 after the events of the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith when the Jedi have fallen. Cal has survived Order 66 and the Emperor's secret decree to eliminate all Jedi. As I mentioned as well, players must pick up the pieces of Cal's shattered past to complete his training and master the arts of the iconic lightsaber, all while staying on one step ahead of the Empire and its deadly Inquisitors. And obviously, as I mentioned regarding the antagonist, as it seems like that it's going to be even, a bit of danger in this case, as he is being pursued by the second sister of one of the Empire's elite Inquisitors, who seeks to hunt Cal himself and extinguish the surviving Jedi. By the way, also there were, regarding the assisting the second sister, are the terrifying Purge troopers, special Imperial forces trained to seek out Jedi and aid to the Inquisitors in their deadly work. But still, this is actually sounds pretty interesting. I can definitely see how they can be implemented as the boss fights, just like it's been done for the God of War. Obviously, God of War has some mythical creatures, but on top of that, maybe we could see something similar to the, the Star Wars implementation of it. For example, you'll need to make sure that you have the right maneuver and capabilities, fast time reaction. I can see a lot of Bloodborne in here as well. Perhaps some Dark Souls, Sekiro, whatever, right? And I mean, you could use your own utilizations of your force and your lightsaber. I don't know how this will work out itself, and it sounds, it looks, it seems very interesting. And I can't deny the fact that there are a lot of similarities has been inspired from the God of War game itself. Maybe that was the whole purpose of it, maybe that's what they want to go with. But I understand regarding as well that God of War, well, as you might understand, that it's already been released earlier, like a year before, and it's been in the development since ever then. But still, in the development, Respawn has been making this game for like, what, 3 years now, 4 years at this moment? It seems like maybe even more. I'm not too sure regarding this, but either way. Maybe I'm just way too hopeful to find another like base sort of God of War game. I mean, if that's the case, holy shit, what the hell happened to EA? EA, they're being so non-like EA, it's insane. And I mean, that's excellent. It's great to see maybe they are and trying to gain their reputation back up, but I don't know. We never really known to see, but I hope that this will turn out to be an excellent game that we all would love to play and continue on playing. And as long as it will be all, as long as it will be good story, excellent gameplay, I think I will be happy with this game. I mean, we just have to wait and see how the gameplay turns out to be. Now, when we do see the gameplay, and most likely we will see that just before the E3 begins at the EA Play, just before the E3, mind you. Yeah, I'm gonna make another video more or less of continuation and see if I was a bit right, a bit wrong. If I completely right, completely wrong, I'll definitely update you with this, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome day, and yeah, have a good one. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too